So my friends, this is the all-new Amazon Echo Show 5. It's the latest of their smart devices. But is it any good? Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get my next video first. So the first thing to mention is that this is $79.99 in the UK, it's $89.99 in the US. I'll leave my affiliate links in the description for you to check out for yourself, but watch this review, I think you'll be interested. So a few weeks ago, Amazon announced the Echo Show 5, and today they've delivered on those pre-orders. And here it is. Now, the first thing I have to say is that I was incredibly shocked by the size. I just wasn't expecting it to be so small. But it's a very neat and well-packaged device, as you'd expect from Amazon. Also in the box, you've got your instructions and your quick start guide, and you've also got your mains power plug, because this isn't battery operated. Maybe there'll be a battery operated one to come in the future. So this is it. Now this is very similar in look to the Echo Show 2nd generation, but believe me, and I'll show you in a second, it is very different in terms of size. But the build quality is very similar, the material type device and the speaker around the back is very similar indeed, and so is the screen, as is the buttons on the device, but you have got an extra button this time. You've got a slide, which is a physical slide which goes over the camera, and I'll zoom in just a second, but as you can see, you've got the white dot there which indicates that the camera is off, and then when you slide it you can actually see the camera. Now that is to allay the fears of people maybe that are having these in bedrooms and they were a little bit worried about MI5 or the FBI, CIA spying on people. So I think it's great that they've addressed some of those concerns and put that physical button in place. Now, people will say that they're still listening to you though, but there will always be people that will think that about these smart devices, and they won't be watching this video. Now, getting online and getting this set up is very, very simple. And if you've had any Amazon device before, then all you've got to do is follow the on-screen instructions. Now, this is also very simple because you can actually touch the screen and you can put all of the information that you need to in. All you need to do effectively is connect it to your Wi-Fi network, put your password in, and then it will automatically upload and update. It will ask you to register your details, your Amazon account, and so therefore it links to your Amazon account, and once you've done that you are then ready to go. It will just take a few more minutes to set up because you'll need to set the time. You'll also need to go through a couple of updates, but that doesn't take too long. Just literally click continue, follow the instructions. Where are you going to put it? I'm going to have mine in the office. This is called the Mrs.'s one because I bought it through her account, but here we go, and now it goes through updating. It does take probably 5 to 10 minutes, but once you're set up, it is very simple, and it shows this nice video which I'll play now.
Hello, we're glad you're here. It's time to get you and your Echo Show 5 up and running. Here are 3 things to try first. Number 1, use your voice. You can say something like, play happy music.
Okay, here's a station you might like. 80s pop on Amazon Music.
Number 2, try using the touchscreen. Number 3, choose your ideal clock face. To get started, say, customize my clock. These are just a few of the things you can do with your Echo Show 5. For more things to try, just ask, what can I say? Welcome to your new Echo Show 5.
Now that you're all loaded up, you'll go straight to the clock screen, and again it's a nice big clock, tells you exactly what the time is, and you can make changes on that, and I'll show you that in a second. One thing that I did like is that when you do the shutter for the camera, it comes up and gives you the on-screen message, and again it will do the same with the microphone. Now in terms of size, I actually really like the size of this because I think it fits really well on a desk type setup or a bedside table. Certainly the Echo Show 2nd generation, which I'll grab in a minute to show you, I think is much more designed for a kitchen setup or a display where you are actually going to be watching films or movies as an occasional screen. It is just too big, as you can see, for sitting on the side of a desk or even a bedside table. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys, on this size. I think it's pretty good. So I'm told the name Echo Show 5 comes from the size of the screen. So I'm sure everybody's thinking, oh right, it's a 5-inch screen, but no, that would be too simple. This is a 5.5-inch screen, so maybe it should have been called the Echo Show 5.5 or maybe the Echo Show Mini. I don't know. What's your thoughts, guys? Leave a comment and let me know what you would have called this device, and please try not to be rude. On the back of the show is a power cable, a USB point and a 3.5mm audio output. Now that's a nice feature because it means you can connect a set of headphones. Now that USB point isn't given any mention to what that does, even on Amazon's own webpage. Now I imagine it's going to be something which either will develop in the future, but it's probably more likely if you wanted to reset or upload firmware via a USB cable, you would need to do it that way. Now this, as I mentioned, is a touch screen and it's got two simple operations. Drag down and then you'll get this screen, and then you can go into the settings. You can obviously scroll in the normal way going up and down. You've also got a screen which I'll show you in a second, which is dragging it in from the right hand side. You can easily set this up as a standalone Bluetooth speaker and play anything from your phone, for instance, and the sound quality is pretty good. Take one last, no one's around for you. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop. Show me the front door.
Okay.
As you can see, you can easily set it up to your Ring video doorbell where you can communicate with people at the front door. The image quality is really good and also is very easy to talk to the people. Now this has also got a good settings section. You can go in and change lots of different bits and pieces. You can also go in and change things like accessibility. You can even click on things to try and it will give you options of what you can go in and ask your device to do. So there's many things that you can go in and change. For instance, if I wanted a different clock, you can just go into the clock. You can either have it with your personal photos, or you've got lots of different options to change it to ones which are already preset. And each one of those has got 2, 3, 4 different options that you can then set it to. I like the look of that one, so I think I'm going to go back and set it to that one. And all I need to do is click the tick, and that will then set that as the main clock. And there you go, simple. Now if you swipe in from the right hand side, that will bring up a different menu. Now I'm just going to give you a little freeze frame here, and you can see that the options there are communicate, smart home, music, video, routines and alarms. So all of these things can be controlled via this menu. Now when I do my more expansive video, I'm going to go in and show you all of those different things as well. So again, make sure you hit the red button to subscribe. If you swipe across, then one of the things that you can do is go to music and recently played, and the things that you've played not only just on this device but on other devices will also come up on the screen. Another great thing about having a reasonable size screen is that you can access all of your Prime Video. Now, if you are a Prime customer, you've got all of the access to everything that's on Prime. You can go in via these categories, or you can just ask it to find what you want to watch and it will play. But as you can see when this starts in a minute, the screen quality is pretty good, and I don't know what it is, but if you're one of these people that wants to watch something while you're maybe working on a computer or doing some word processing or something else, then having this playing in the background actually works quite well. Open YouTube.
Please select a default browser.
So there is no native YouTube app, but you can access YouTube via the browser. You get a choice of either Silk, which is Amazon's own browser, or now Firefox, which again is nice to see. Now I searched my videos on there and they were easy to find and also very simple to play. What I did find though is that the operation is just a little bit fiddly on this size screen, so I wouldn't use it for regular use. It is fine for the occasional video that you want to watch, but if you're watching a lot of videos on YouTube, then you may want to look at a different device. What can you do?
You can say, add bananas to my list. Clear my shopping list.
So if you're new to a smart device like this, you may want to watch this video of mine, which is 10 things you can do with your Amazon smart device that you may not know. I'll link that up above and in the description, but it gives you lots of different options for operating and controlling your smart device. So my thoughts are, guys, for the money, $79.99 in the UK, $89.99 in the US, I think it's an absolute bargain. It's far better than the Echo Spot, which was more money, had a smaller screen and worse sound, and this does the majority of what the Echo Show 2nd generation does, and that was far more expensive. It also looks good on a desk. I think this is a good buy, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. As always, thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next.